folks. I am late for work. Late for work. I had a VA appointment at the VA. It was a pretty good experience, with the exception of the lab blood work taking so long. I'm like, I'm trying to get to work. I'm trying to get my first cup of coffee. I ain't waiting on this. I never had to wait so long to get blood drawn or whatever. Lab is the fastest part of the hospital. Motherfuckers go in, they stick you with a needle, you suck it, boom, you go. This was taking too damn long. I couldn't wait. So that was the worst part. That was the part I couldn't handle. I left. Fuck blood work. I'll go back. I don't know. But the doctor, so the nurse, first of all, was cool. Retired Army. He was really cool. And when he took all my vitals, he turned the screen at me. He goes, "Man, these are the vitals of a healthy 20-year-old. So you're doing good there. You got to know that I used to have high blood pressure. One of my aunts in Missouri is a nurse, and she monitors my dad's. She has been monitoring my dad's blood pressure for years. And one day at a Christmas, or Thanksgiving, I don't know, what was the event? An event, a family event. She gets her, what is that thing called? I forgot what it's called. Blood pressure checker out, and she checks my dad's blood pressure. He's like, a little high. He's like, oh, I'm working on it. And she just, out of the blue, decides to check my blood pressure. And without asking, she just wraps the thing around my arm, and she's like checking it. And she looks up at me, and she looks down, and she looks up at me. She goes, "Let's check the other arm." Checks my other arm. Blood pressure's high on the other arm. And I was like, "What?" I go, "I'm a personal trainer." Fucking stupid personal trainer. That was a personal trainer who was slow, who was gaining weight, and was like months away from weighing the most he ever weighed in his life. When I went to Iraq, so I went to Iraq that same year, and I went to work for Kellogg Brown and Root, and went through the physical, and almost was not able to go because of my blood pressure was too high. I honestly think that the tech or whoever was checking my blood pressure was lied, said, "Oh, fuck it," and wrote down a passing blood pressure. I forgot what it was, but it was high, and it was high for a good while. It was high for a good while. When my aunt in Missouri checked it, it could have been around August, September. October was when I left for Iraq, and then while I was in Iraq, I had medics continually check my blood pressure, and it started to come down a little bit then, but it took a while for it to come down. But it did, and I have to say, a lot of it has to, 2011, my diet changed. So, anyways, my blood pressure is good, vitals are good. I'm sure my blood work would be good too. I still wanted to have blood drawn, but I don't like to wait. I'm fucking impatient. All right. The other thing is, the doctor asked about mental health, and I said, "Hey, I actually tried to transfer my shit over here. I don't know if it's here." He goes, "Let me check." He goes, "Nope, there's nothing here." He goes, "I can set you up with a psychologist today, and she can see about getting the ball rolling, getting your stuff transferred over, and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, fucking A, sweet." Because I'm here to tell you, my stubborn ass is ready. It's like, fucking help me, please. You know, I actually was seeking help. Started seeking help a couple of years ago, but the VA in Colorado Springs failed me. But here I am again, different VA, different doctor, different doctors, different. We'll see what happens. But the psychologist, you know, she's asking me a bunch of questions, and she asked me. Oh, finally, she goes, okay, well, this is good. I'm like, wait. I actually want to ask you something. I actually have something I want to bring up. I have this impression that I make these assumptions, I judge people, and because I think they're up to no good. I think they want to do me harm. I think they're bad people. And I think this hypervigilance is what made me a good security security forces member, a good cop, a good bouncer, a good security guard, all those jobs that I've had where that hypervigilance came in handy. But I noticed that it's all the time. That I'm this hypervigilant, like, what's that person doing? What is he doing here? Blah, blah, blah. I wonder if he has a gun. Fucking stupid. So, and then the person's like, so I'll judge that, like, who is this motherfucker? What is this dude? And that person will end up saying something like, hey, good morning. And I'm like, hey, good morning to you. How are you doing? And then it's gone. Like, all this tense, like, oh, you know, honestly, I feel like I'm preparing to fight, right? Like, who is this guy? Am I going to fight him? What is he? So, you know, sometimes it's not all physical, but that's the best way to describe it. Like, sometimes I suspect somebody may want to try and harm me or others around me, and sometimes that pays off. But I'm pretty sure majority of the time it's all false, and so I'm noticing it more and more. And I don't know if I am doing it more or if I'm just able to see it better with more clarity. Ooh, it's hot as fuck. Thanks, sir. So I told her that, and she's like, She goes, did you feel this way as a child? And I was like, I don't know, because I really only started noticing it, that I'm doing this. I really never paid attention. It really never brought my attention. And I know that, I don't know if that happened to me as a child, but I know that for some reason it just clicked. And I don't know, it just caused me to think, right? About how, as a child, I was bullied. Like, I don't know if I had these opinions of people, but I know that people were mean to me. Because of my stuttering and lack of athleticism. You know how much I got bullied because I didn't have super talented athletic ability? It's fucking horrible. Because I didn't meet other people's expectations. Here was this giant of a boy, which made people assume that I would be their star athlete or a star athlete, that I would be able to play football and basketball and all these things super well. And when I didn't do those things, I got shit for it. I got picked on. I was able to overcome my stuttering by the time I got out of elementary school, for the most part. 80%, right? 80% of my stuttering went away. Maybe 85% of my stuttering went away. And I didn't get bullied or teased for it as much. But I was, throughout my entire elementary, junior, and high school career, I was bullied for my athleticism. Lack of. And she was like, that could cause you to not trust people. That could cause you to think that people are out to do you harm. And I was like, you know how good it feels to have an answer to a question that you've had for so long? Even if it's a possibility, just to have a possibility. Like, Anyways. So it was just a few minutes with this lady. Just a few minutes of her and, and I talking, and very revealing. I guess this is a entire sheet of ice right here. Anyways, that was my trip to the VA. Now I'm here at work. I got some shit to do. If you watched yesterday's episode, the one person that everything really matters to is on my side. He's the most reasonable person. He has the most common sense. And sat down and talked with him, and things aren't as bad as they seem. His advice to me was to talk to the accuser, the person who accused me of doing something I didn't do. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, that's it. VA trip, VA visit. Best trip to the VA I've ever had. And I'm super healthy. All right, let's go. Merengue.